So, welcome back to part 2 of my Let's Build a Quadcopter. I got the right screws now. I bought some M3x16 and yeah, they are now sturdy and holding up, and there's way much more thread going into the standoffs. And what I also did is I mounted the power distribution board. Gave me a little bit of trouble because I also had the flight controller in to test it. And if I put on the signal cables for the servos, come on, focus. Oh, focus. So, if I put them in, I had first the problem I couldn't get the top on. Even now they are a bit pinched, the cables. Yeah, so I had to use some shorter standoffs here, but now it fits, it's okay. And yes, now I'll have to extend the power cables from the servos, not the servos, so ESCs. And you might ask why I didn't it at the first time when I soldered the motors on. Because I'm using lead-based solder, and I would have here it was no problem to remove it all, but here it would have been a pain in the butt because alone on the ground wire we have the ground wire, of course, we have the negative side of the capacitor and the negative of the signal cable all on one spot, and if I desoldered the cable I would have got some problems, and I didn't want it, to have these problems. So I'm just going to extend these for like 2 centimeters and solder it to the PDB. Yes, anyway, that's the next step I'm doing. I'm going to solder the servos to the PDB. So see you when that's done. So it's been a while, for me at least, a few hours. I soldered the PDB and yeah, also added the plug, the connector for the battery. I did a terrible soldering job there, but it will work. I hate soldering that huge thermal mass things. Not my, not my. I don't know how to say it. I'm not the best at it, and yeah. I guess next thing I will do. Oh yeah, I can show you. I already tested. I tested for continuity with my meter, and so yeah, they turn up, the motors. Of course they don't turn on because there's no flight controller controlling them. But there's no shorts in it, so it works. And yeah, next thing, I don't know what I will do next. I guess I will finish the flight controller and the electrics. Yes. Be back with the next step, which I will surprise myself what I will do. So I'm back. I made some progress. I've mounted the flight controller, soldered some of the electronics. I have no idea now yet how to mount this light. It's a status light. Yeah, I mounted the camera. I don't know if you can see it. I tilted it up a bit so So when the copter is going forward, the picture will be, how should I say it? It will be tilted normal. Yeah, I mounted it by some silicon tubings and just pushed some screws into them. I don't know how good this will hold up, but it's very sturdy. I'm confident this will hold. And so what else? Yeah, I connected them all together, and here you can see it's still a bit tight here, but this will work, I guess. And yeah, and now it's getting more and more complicated to mount all these parts that are still missing. And where's the transmitter? There's the transmitter. This is the stuff I still have to mount on the quad, and yeah, it's getting tougher and tougher to mount all this stuff. And yeah, I don't know how to. I might finish. Yes, I finished the video for today, and think about how I can mount the rest of the stuff that is still missing. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe I find a way. Maybe not. We will see if this video ends here. So, welcome back to the last part of this video. Yeah, I have some problems still. I don't know where to put this, will you? Oh, come on. Sharpen. So, I have no idea where I put the LED, my Taranis voltage meter, and the FT951 video transmitter. I figured a way to mount the receiver and the antenna. So this is a top. It fits perfectly now in this gap here. And yeah, I ordered on eBay now for the back of the quad. I ordered a plate with an antenna extension, so I might get away with this somewhere in here. Somewhere in here. I don't know how I should mount it there. That's the problem. And what else? Transmitter, the battery guard, and the LEDs. These are the main problems I'm still having. Yeah, I'm waiting now for the part for the transmitter, and yeah, I hope I can finish it when this part comes. I thought about printing something on my 3D printer, which is on the fritz at the moment. That's not not perfect. I have to fix it first which would mean I had to spend more time with, or it would take longer than I want to, because I finally want to fly this thing. Yeah, but that's it for part 2 for now. And now this might take a while to finish this project. And I don't like this very much if it takes time. Anyway, yeah, that's for part 2, I guess. Back to the Batcave. I don't know. Bye.